1 in 4 people in Singapore today are foreigners, and integrating them into our society is important to maintain our sense of Singaporeanness and our social fabric.
Well, for foreigners, I guess it is just trying to, in a way, be most Singaporean, to assimilate, to break out of your own community and get involved with what is happening on the ground. Maybe join a grassroots group or whatever it is, get involved in your church or some society or a club. I think for Singaporeans, it's just, at this stage, I think don't try and pin everything on foreigners too quickly. I think part of the thing we are seeing now is that whenever something bad happens to you or somebody, you get into an argument with somebody in public, your first thought is, hey, maybe this fella is a foreigner. I remember there was this shouting match between this Ah Lian and this Auntie over a priority seat in the train, and one of the first things out of her mouth was, probably you must be from China. Turns out both of them are Singaporeans. So I think that
Jumping to conclusions too quickly.
And just don't try and delink that thought, that the mindset that foreigners are the source of all your problems. I mean, there are some things that foreigners have contributed to, but just don't blame them for everything.
How about for you, George? How have you tried to integrate?
George married a Singaporean. I think his integration case study success. Integration success.
Easier, right? I mean, when you talk about integration, I'm the last person you should talk to. I'm
successful case study.
Yeah.
And all your kids are Singaporean.
Yeah, they speak with Singlish, Singapore accent, which I don't allow them to do at home. They speak proper English, so they're kind of like, they are Singaporeans really. Yeah.
Okay. And produce 3 Singaporeans. That's double the national TFR.
Yeah. Okay, then, just to end off this segment, can you guys just share some ideas on how this integration process can be better facilitated?
I think the consciousness about this anti-foreigner sentiments, I feel we're making it an issue when there isn't really a major issue. Yes, there are concerns and they're very valid, but sometimes I personally believe sometimes you really need to let the people get on with it and figure it out. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's here living, working in the same environment.
For me, one thing I would like to mention is that even people would want to integrate. Sometimes they're not sure what is the right way to do and what is the right thing to do actually. So one case of my experience is that there's a time that one of my friends' relatives passed away. I really want to to send my regards and actually I want to comfort her, but actually I really don't know what is the normal practice. In that case, her father actually passed away. I don't know whether do people actually go to their house to visit, and actually what do they do, and actually what kind of things you shouldn't do. Yeah, so for that period, that's the kind of things that maybe as a foreigner we are not aware of, and actually not many places that we can actually get information. I mean, I tried to actually search online actually, but I couldn't find much helpful things. So really that I guess some guidance in the way Singaporeans, the practice of Singaporeans and the way things are in Singapore is really helpful. Yeah, to help the foreigners to actually integrate.
The best place to pick up any of these is through your Singaporean friends. Yeah. And I do feel that Singaporeans, if they can see you making this effort to integrate, they are more than happy to help you out.
Watch our other clips for more on the anti-foreigner sentiment in Singapore. Look out for the next episode where we discuss how foreigners have impacted property prices, jobs and university places.